So in Job chapter 10, he is continuing to discuss with his friends the what is going on in his life. Why is his life the way it is? His friends have been saying basically that they think it's because he has sinned, and they're confused as to what's going on. But that's kind of that mentality of the prosperity. Hey, if you're blessed, if things are going good, you must be blessed of God. If things are going bad, you must be cursed of God. And he's going, no, I don't think that's that. I think this is something I'm supposed to experience. I think this is part of God's plan for me in a way. But I'm kind of sick of it. I'd like to be better. He's still having some struggles in there. So in this chapter, he's going to get more into some of these philosophies. So, verse 1, my soul is weary of my life. I will leave my complaint upon myself. I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. I will say unto God, do not condemn me. Show me wherefore thou contendest with me. Is it good unto thee that thou shouldest oppress, that thou shouldest despise the work of thine hands, and shine upon the counsel of the wicked? Hast thou eyes of flesh, or seest thou as man seeth? Are thy days as the days of man? Are thy years as man's days? Thou inquirest after mine iniquity, and searchest after my sin? Thou knowest that I am not wicked, and there is none that can deliver out of thine hand. Thine hands have made me and fashioned me together round about, yet thou dost destroy me. Remember, I beseech thee, that thou hast made me as the clay, and wilt thou bring me unto dust again? So he still is in this philosophy of, look, I have not sinned, but what am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to do with this? And why can't it be over? Why can't I die and get this over with? If I'm supposed to suffer, great. I have suffered a lot. Let's be done. I want out of this, but you're not letting me out of this. There's still something here. That's what's happening here. He says, verse 10, hast thou not poured me out as milk and curdled me like cheese? Thou hast clothed me with skin and flesh, and hast fenced me with bones and sinews. Thou hast granted me life and favor, and thy visitation hath preserved my spirit. These things hast thou hid in thine heart, for I know that this is with thee. So Job's still trying to figure out, why is God doing this? Why is this part of your plan, God? He's not hearing from God what's going on, basically. That's a challenging thing that he's getting, which is part of the test that Job had, was in a way feeling like heaven was shut for him as well. Verse 14, if I sin, then thou markest me, and thou wilt not acquit me from mine iniquity. If I be wicked, woe unto me, and if I be righteous, yet will I not lift up my head. I am full of confusion, therefore see thou mine affliction, for it increaseth. Thou huntest me as a fierce lion, and again thou showest thyself marvelous upon me. Thou renewest thy witness against me, and increasest thine indignation upon me. Changes and war are against me. Wherefore, when then hast thou brought me forth out of the womb? Oh, that I had given up the ghost, and no eye had seen me. I should have been as though I had not been. I should have been carried from the womb to the grave. Are not my days few? Cease then, and let me alone, that I may take comfort a little. Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death. A land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness. He still wants to die. He wants to get out of this situation. It just is lingering. So, I mean, it's one thing to have a disaster. It's one thing to have a problem. It's another thing when that problem just won't go away. It just keeps getting worse. It just feels, and it doesn't necessarily have to get worse, but it feels worse because it doesn't go away. Why am I still stuck in this state? Why am I still here? That's what he's talking about. Why can't I die? Why can't I be done with this and move on? I think there's a lot of people that would understand Job in this situation, in feeling, okay, I understand I have to experience problems or challenges and things sometimes in my life, but why this long? Why does it have to keep going on? That's the challenge that he is facing here. So one of his other friends is going to answer him in the next chapter. So let's jump over there and hear what they have to say.